Hey, welcome to Chasing Giants TV, everyone. We're here at Okaw Valley Orchard with Mike Mitchell of Mike's Mighty Microbes, and we got Jeff and Dwayne from Novix Treestands here as well.
I'm Mike Mitchell at Okaw Valley Orchard. Welcome to our store. We opened up here at the end of June. We have all the jarred goods and jellies and apple butters and apple sauces and ice cream and slushies, and I make cider. We have peach cider, strawberry cider. We have a full bakery with donuts, strawberry donuts, blueberry donuts, lemon donuts, apple donuts, and a few other varieties. Probably can't remember them all. We make a lot of turnovers. We make a lot of fritters, apple fritters, peach fritters. So come with me out to the orchard and the field, and let's try some fresh strawberries and some apples, and look at the tomato plants and garden, and you can taste some strawberries and see what it's like eating a fresh strawberry that's got all the minerals in it. Try to pick the reddest ones you can find in there, and those should be juicy, full of flavor. Terry, you eat strawberries?
No.
Try one.
I've never had one.
Try one.
No.
You've never had a berry. Try that.
I've never had one, and I'm not going to start now.
Get one of them deep red ones. Pull the green off.
I'm not going to eat it.
Unreal.
It's a matter of principle at this point.
I'll eat the whole basket.
I know. Those are really good.
So compare it to a normal grocery store strawberry. I don't know what to compare it to.
If you eat into a grocery store strawberry, it's white on the inside. A lot of times hollow. Or that red all the way through.
Juicy. Flavor. Minerals are flavor. No minerals, no flavor. You load it up with nitrogen, you're gonna have you're gonna have a good looking piece of fruit. You won't be able to tell it till you bite into it. Yeah. Once you bite into it, you know if it's got everything that's got living soil compared to a nitrogen fix soil.
Definitely
Not a strawberry guy?
I've never had one.
You're kidding me.
No. I've never had a strawberry or banana.
What? What?
You have kids?
Yep. At this point, I'm just holding out.
Just grab the bucket and bring it with us. Let's go this way. This is called Monty Surprise. Those are 2 years old, these two. And there's a lady called the Ellen White tree planting method. So I planted these 4 trees the Ellen White way. And then Brian has his method of planting trees, and I got 5 of those back there I'll show you. So that's a side-by-side comparison of the 2 methods. So these are going into their 3rd season. So Monty's Surprise is supposed to be the most nutritious apple ever tested.
Really?
Yes. And that's that apple there. And that's a crab apple. I forget the name of it. Clark's crab. It's supposed to be a prolific.
Probably the best strawberries I've ever had.
This bucket will be empty when we leave here. I second that.
Best strawberry you've ever had?
Absolutely.
This is not a paid endorsement. This is just stealing strawberries from Mike's Orchard.
They got minerals in them. Minerals or flavor.
I don't eat a whole lot.
So these are all high density. I've been in here thinning.
So you're taking apples off so that it doesn't weight the tree down?
Well, that, and they taste better if they're not in clusters.
Okay.
They get bigger. I can either have 100 little apples or
So you're basically
30 big apples.
culling them out almost.
So I want size and flavor in the apples. So you can see I don't cover I try to keep the ground covered. In nature, the ground's covered. It's not bare. A lot of these places, they strip it, spray weed killer, and it's dried out. Microbes don't like living in dried out soil. They like living under things. Worms like living under things. So you provide them a home, have all the biochar in there, and they do their thing. I got great big leaves pumping all that photosynthesis into the ground and feeding them microbes. See that one? Those haven't been thinned yet, so they're pretty thick in there. But this row here was that initial row that was dead when I first met Brian, and that was so it's been 6 years ago, and that's what it looks like today. And it was all but dead whenever I met him and started working with him.
So that line has had micros put on it for 6 years.
6 years.
And they were first year trees that year.
They were first year trees that year.
And you could probably go under there and start digging by hand and dig probably 4 or 5 inches underneath them trees and dig a hole by hand. That's how soft, non-compacted it is.
Still eating the strawberries.
That's about as good as strawberries you're ever gonna see.
Yeah, there's no nitrogen on them. It's just all trace minerals and worm poop.
I think I'm tasting the worm food.
And this one here is called the 20 ouncer. They get softball size. They're huge. You see how big they are already, and they got to go till October.
How old are those trees?
Let's see, 3 years old. They're on their 3rd season. The first I got this year's, last year's, 3 years, and then 4 years. Over here.
A little kid in a candy store.
Let's keep walking this way. The cicadas hit these trees real hard. They were all up at the top, and the 1/2 inch or less cicada damage, and it really dropped them down. So they're like really in recovery this year. And this over here is the old stuff my father-in-law had that I'm just trying to limp along until, but they're looking pretty good. Those bigger trees there are Asian pears.
What kind of sprayer are you using to spray the micro? Is that like through the orchard?
I got a blast sprayer, air blast,
Okay.
300-gallon air blast.
So you're just driving the rows? In the
Yeah, I
front?
just drive the row and blast. Then I got in the back of my Kubota, I got a little handheld 30-gallon
Yep.
thing that I can spot spray. Oh, you should see there's pumpkins back here too. In my compost pile. Volunteer pumpkins. These 5 trees here are the same, those 4 I showed you up there. The Ellen White method, these are the Bryan's method, verbatim. These are going into their 3rd year.
Pretty big difference.
Big difference.
Planting them the same day.
Same time.
Let's say Ellen better listen to Brian.
Alright, so these are raised beds. I got garlic on this end, but it has some chives come up. You want it, but that's the tomato plant. 3 green beans and some radishes she needs to pick. Down here in the end. More tomatoes, some peppers.
Yeah.
How often are you spraying your trees?
About every 10 days.
10 days.
And they have a nice dark lean to them. Because worms love to eat dead microbes. So your plant's continually pumping the soil full of food that the microbes just can't resist, and easy for them to turn into carbon. And that cycle attracts everything to your plant roots, and then your little hair roots on your root system, they last about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then they die off and grow new ones. So those are continually putting in compost into your soil. And with the microbes, it supercharges your plant to 5 times the sugar into the soil. So you got 5 times the action going on underneath. Yeah, they look good on top, but the real magic's happening down below because your ground's getting better. In 5 years using the micros, he called it building compost in place. So your trees, your plants are continually putting that sugar into the soil at a speeded rate. And in 5 years, your soil will be better than adding 20 years of compost.
Wow.
Because the compost takes too long for it to break down, and it's not as easy for the microbes to do their thing. Whereas a plant root, it's exactly what they want in the easiest form and the most beneficial to the soil. So you can put all kinds of microbes out, but they ain't got no food, so you're just wasting your time. You got to energize the plant, put out the food for the microbes so they do their thing. That's the real magic. Look at the blooms on it. I spray this every week. Look at all the chestnuts that are going to be on it.
Just foliar spray it?
Just foliar spray it. That's about a 5-year-old tree. And it was in a 18-inch pot, gallon pot when I bought it. It's not about growth. Everybody always brags about the growth. It's about growth, it's about this. Making things bloom, making things produce, making things productive. Pollinator to a different one, or just one tree will produce. We've only got one tree and it produces, so.
Yeah, every one of these will be a chestnut.
So fruit trees, you have to have a pollinator, but chestnuts.
It just depends on the variety.
Yeah, you have to have a different variety. A Cortland tree will not pollinate a Cortland tree. It's going to be a different tree.
But some of them will pollinate themselves. There's some self-pollinating, right?
If you have more than one species on the tree.
There's a little chestnut right there forming. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, this thing's going to be loaded with chestnuts. I clean this fence row up and I've only saved bur oaks, pin oaks, and swamp white oaks. I guess that's a swamp white oak. Is that a swamp white oak?
Yep.
And there's a shingle oak, another bur oak. It's just all oaks and chestnuts in this